right, now we're going to jump into our Week 3 preview. And let's just start with the Thursday night game, as usual.
Yeah.
Let's go Panthers-Texans.
Yeah, I really wish Tyrod was going to be there.
I think it would have been a more fun game.
Yeah.
I will say when I was looking at the season-long schedule, we'll get to it later. There's a game in this coming weekend that I'm like super jacked for.
Okay.
But this game, not so much. I think the Panthers are going to roll over this.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, the Panthers defense, man, has looked really good so far the first couple weeks.
Yeah, they've looked good.
Yeah. And with Tyrod out, I don't see the Texans being able to do much.
No, yeah. Davis Mills did not look good.
Nope.
When he came in there, he's missing some passes. Yes. Which sucks because Brandon Cooks has been playing so well this year. He really has. Like, if Tyrod was still in there right now, he would be a wide receiver 2 for me. You'd have to play him. He looks good out there. But now I'm not touching anyone on the Texans. You can't trust one of the running backs. And Brandon Cooks now, I wouldn't want to play Brandon Cooks. So I'm not going to advise people to play Brandon Cooks.
Yeah, I think for right now, we're going to have to kind of wait and see what this offense is going to look like before starting to play some of these pieces again. Not saying get rid of Brandon Cooks.
You do not drop Brandon Cooks. Do not do that.
Yeah, so don't do that. If you want to try and trade him, you can. I just don't know how much value you're going to get now. But yeah, I don't. Did it say how long we don't know how long Tyrod's going to be out, right?
Likely 4 weeks, they said.
4 weeks. So that's a significant chunk.
Yeah.
So hopefully you got some pieces you can play until then. Or maybe Davis Mills gets better after this week of practice. We'll see.
Yeah.
I doubt it.
Panthers side, Darnold he looked okay against the Saints last week. Not playing him though.
He's looking like Sam Darnold.
Yeah. Christian McCaffrey though, still God tier.
Yeah.
I believe he also left this game and came back at a certain point and still destroys everyone. DJ Moore got in the end zone.
Is Christian McCaffrey? Sorry, I hate this. I apologize for interrupting. Is he even real? Or I mean, I really do try to figure this out.
I've never seen him in person, so
I don't even think he's like a human.
He might not be.
He's got to be like a machine. Like, it makes no sense what he does. It's stupid. Go ahead, man.
DJ Moore got in the end zone, so that's always a good thing. And
don't care. I don't have him this year.
I do. He looked great. Yeah, he looks great out there. You keep playing DJ Moore. He's a mid, high end wide receiver 2 right now. Robbie Anderson kind of concerns me though.
Really?
He saw 6 targets in this game, only caught 3 of them for 38 yards. Last week, he was really just saved on that one big touchdown play. You can play Robbie Anderson as a low-end flex play, but there is a chance where you just get another game like this, 3 for 38. You have anything else to add? Because there's really nothing else to add on this team. It's Christian McCaffrey. It's DJ Moore. They're the top 2 receivers on this team. Christian McCaffrey is obviously the best running back on this team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No.
That's it.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely good with that.
Okay.
All right. Washington Bills.
This game.
Battle of some defenses.
Shout out Terry McLaurin.
Yeah.
He destroyed the Giants last week. Bradbury could do nothing to him. Terry McLaurin was everywhere.
Yep.
And what a laughable game that was. I can't wait till I go into work next because there's this New York Giants fan.
Oh, yeah?
And we've been having some back and forth. He thought he was making the playoffs this year. Like, that's not happening.
As long as Daniel Jones is your quarterback.
Which he might not show up because he did say if they lose to Washington, he might kill himself. So.
Oh, jeez. Well, just to be clear, we do not we do not recommend that.
But you did it to yourself, Giants fans. Like, you should have had the win, but you didn't win.
You should have drafted somebody different, but you didn't.
Yeah. Yeah. So Washington, you're playing Terry McLaurin.
Definitely.
Good play this week. And Antonio Gibson, you keep starting him out there. He still looks good, just not getting in the end zone. So just keep strong.
Are you a little concerned, though? Because it seems like McKissick's getting a lot of the goal line work.
No, not at all.
Okay. And and I'm bringing this up, too, just out of your opinion, because final drive, Washington against the Giants. McKissick was also the running back on that drive.
Yeah, which that just makes sense. They were in pass now mode like that they weren't running the ball.
I mean, Antonio Gibson can pass block.
He can.
And he's definitely the better running back. I would have rather have had, like, I'm sorry, but if...
Yeah, I agree with you, but I understand that's just how a lot of NFL coaches and NFL teams
I just don't
operate.
get that. I really don't either, because if you got Zeke on your team or Christian McCaffrey, you're not going to sit there and be like, final drive, I'm putting them on my bench.
Oh, 100% the Cowboys would do that. They will do that.
You think they'd put Tony... Well, after this week, they might just play Tony Pollard in general.
There was a lot of Tony Pollard.
But I guess, I don't know. That's just weird to me.
Heineke had some good plays last week, but you're just not playing them. Washington, it's Terry, it's Antonio Gibson, and Logan Thomas. You can throw him out there if you want. He's seeing targets in this team. Curtis Samuel's still not going to be back. Diami Brown had some good catches in this game.
Not enough to be fantasy worthy.
No, not yet, but
he's making it look good though.
In the next month or so, Diami Brown is going to have a game.
Yeah,
he is.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Just be prepared for it.
I got him in Dynasty, so
yeah.
And then you can also play Washington's defense.
Yes, you can.
Just throwing it out there.
I mean, you can't. Yeah, you definitely can't. But might not be the best play this week. The Bills are coming off a demolishing performance against the Dolphins, which is strange in a game where you put up, I believe they had 35 points.
I thought it was, 35.
There really wasn't like a player who's just like, wow, they just destroyed it. Like, you had Stephon Diggs, 4 receptions for 60 yards. He caught the touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
The other receiver, did nothing in this game. 2 receptions, 48 yards, 4 receptions, 36 yards. Devin Singletary ate it up on the ground a little bit, 13 carries for 82 yards and a touchdown, but none of these stat lines are jumping off.
It was the defense, man.
Yeah, defense played great in this game. You're obviously starting Josh Allen. You're obviously starting Stephon Diggs. No other receiver you're starting right now. If I had to pick a second one, it would be Cole Beasley. But Zach Moss played a game for the first time this season. He saw a decent amount of carries. Devin Singletary just looked better than him in the running game, and he's just seeing more passing work. Barely, but again, more efficient. You could still play Singletary as a flex right now. He's the guy you have to pick, but that could also go away.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good to me. Are you a little concerned, though? Because I know Josh Allen, we were all talking there was so much hype this offseason.
Well, that was just week 1. Yeah, that was just a bad game.
Well, he didn't really... Okay.
Why?
I'm just saying, it's 2 weeks in a row to me that's not been Josh Allen.
Again, man, it was 35-0.
Yeah, but it was all defense.
So?
Just saying, dude.
Okay.
Just saying. All right, Bears-Browns. This will be a good one.
Will it?
I don't know. Just depends who's quarterbacking for the Bears.
I love the commitment there. You really...
Yeah. Sounded good up front, but...
We'll start with the Bears side. Is that cool with you?
Yeah, it's fine with me.
Okay.
I guess. It's not like you're hosting this show.
Justin Fields should get the start. I think so. I think he's going to get the start for this game.
If he starts, I will be more excited.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. I'm
in general, more excited for the Bears to be better.
Both.
Okay.
I think Justin Fields would make this team better.
I think as far as on-field play, it'll be comparable. I think you're obviously going to get more explosive running plays out of Justin Fields. No duh. But David Montgomery, we brought it up, one of our monster guys this week, he should have a very good game.
Mm-hmm.
His efficiency wasn't great last week against the Bengals, but if you just watch the game, he was out there doing work, seeing the reception work. Allen Robinson struggled in this game. They locked him down. 4 targets, 2 receptions, 24 yards. He got the touchdown, though. I want to talk about Darnell Mooney. You can 100% put Darnell Mooney in your lineups right now. 8 targets in this game, 6 receptions for 66 yards. He looks great out there. He is a high-end flex play. I don't know if I'll give him wide receiver 2, but you can 100% put him in your lineup right now.
Yeah, he's been rising so much.
Yeah, he looks good.
He looks great.
Yeah. And then the other side of this game, no Landry. Maybe Odell gets back out there. Regardless, the Bears defense showed up last week. It's Nick Chubb for me. Kareem Hunt, you can throw in there as a high-end flex play. Tight end wise, they're still using all 3 tight ends in this game for this team. I'm really just Chubb and Hunt, the running backs.
Yeah, so I just read this stat and I double checked it because it's It's not like the most concerning thing because there's other quarterbacks that have kind of a very similar stat line. But it's just 2 games down now.
Yeah.
And as a quarterback, you have 1 touchdown.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say. I mean, it's just that sucks. Like that's that's just awful. And I know there's some other ones. Like I know Ryan Tannehill's only thrown 1 touchdown. It happened to be this week. But then you got guys like, Mahomes where they're at 6.
I think Brady's at 9. Brady's at 9.
Kyler Murray's at 7.
Yeah.
Teddy Bridgewater has 4.
But I mean, you're not expecting Baker in this offense. You're not expecting Baker to put.
I know, but you still want to have more than 1 touchdown in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
I think he's ran for a couple, but still.
Yeah, but he hasn't looked bad out there.
No, he's just tentative.
Okay, yeah.
Throw the ball downfield more.
Well, they need their
wide receivers
out there. Yeah.
Yeah, come on, Donovan Peoples-Jones. Jeez.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, that's it for the Bears-Browns.
Brown Bears.
Yeah, you could do it that way too.
Yeah, we'll just do Brown Bears.
Okay.
Good talk.
Cleveland's 7.5-point favorites in that game. How do you feel about that?
I don't think they'll cover.
Yeah. I think they win.
I think they win. I don't think they're going to have that spread. There's no way.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I mean, maybe, but like, again, not with having any wide receivers.
Yeah, let's get out there, Odell. I'd like to see you out playing football.
Okay.
Next game.
Ravens-Lions.
Yeah, this one, Ravens look good. Like, they started off the last week against the Chiefs, not looking that hot, but...
No, not at all.
And, I mean, the way they won, like, that's just tough. Like, they played well enough to win in that game, but the Chiefs also, like, 9 times out of 10 there. 99 times out of 100 there. They win that game.
Yeah. I mean, Lamar came out. He didn't look great. And what they did is just got back to their running. I mean, he just had he just looked awful in that first half. And the Chiefs didn't do anything to stop him in the second half. So, I mean, it looked early that the Chiefs are just going to dominate this game. And Lamar just slowly but surely kept fighting and fighting back. Yeah. And, we talked about it briefly, but dude, Tyson Williams.
He definitely looks like the best running back in this backfield. He looks great. Yeah, he does. He's quick. He's elusive out there. They're even involving him a little bit in the passing game. Saw 2 targets last week. Caught both of those. He's the running back. If you're going to pick one, I would go with. It's still a flex play though. If you're playing Tyson Williams, because again in this game he put up 77 yards on 13 carries. It's a 6-yard average. It's great. But Lamar Jackson had 107 yards and 2 rushing touchdowns.
Right. And that's always the downfall.
Yeah.
But shout out
Marquise Brown.
Good.
He looks good this year. He does. Yes. He looks really good this year.
We knocked him for so.
He's getting open all over the field. 10 targets in this game, 6 receptions, 113 yards for a touchdown. Like, he looks good. He is a wide receiver 2 right now. You play him. I will be curious, though, when Bateman does come back, which is not going to be for at least another couple weeks.
Right.
How that alters things. Sammy Watkins, Mark Andrews have kind of been struggling a little bit. So Marquise Brown, Lamar Jackson, I feel very confident in this week against Detroit. Tyson Williams, again, is a flex play.
Yeah, I just can't get over it. And I don't, honestly, like, he would be another person that I would almost put as a monster guy this week, playing against the Lions or the Lions defense.
We'll talk about him in a segment coming up.
Oh, cool. Sounds good. But Lions side, let's start real quick by saying it's tied right now, 7-7 against Green Bay. They marched down the field and just scored a touchdown. Look great. Swift.
Oh yeah, Swift's a lock.
Hawkinson.
TJ's a lock. Swift will be like a mid to high in RB2. Jamal Williams. I mean, we're gonna have to wait to see how this game plays out, but I'll probably still be willing to play him as a flex play because they just don't have anyone else. It's really just going to be those 3 guys the whole season, probably. Like,
I mean, would you take a shot on any wide receiver there? No. Yeah, same. I mean, Quentin Cephas is the one that scored the touchdown here.
Yeah.
And most of you are like, who? But, I mean, I don't even know. Like, Amon-Ra's just not seeing the targets.
No, he's not seeing anything.
It's just...
I mean, Baltimore's 9-point favorites, and I'll take Baltimore to cover.
Yeah, I think so, too.
The Ravens defense looks good. Like,
yeah, they should walk all over this game, unfortunately.
Thank you for watching the Fantasy Monsters on YouTube. If you liked today's episode, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel below. We also have a merch store we want you to check out with all new gear that we've got available. That'll be in the description. Also, if you want to see any past videos, you can check that out as well. Thank you so much for watching the Fantasy Monsters. We'll catch you next time.
Have a good one.